My name is Graham McLaughlin. I'm the Regional President for RBC World Bank and Chair of the Business Council of BC, and it's certainly my pleasure to call this summit to order.
Well, we're here because this is really an opportunity for us to be in the presence of a cross-section of amazing business leaders who have really, set the trend in corporate social responsibility.
CSR is kind of the newfangled way of describing 4 or 5 separate things, whether it's governance or health and safety or environment or reporting and accounting. And all of those things have come together now in this modern conversation called CSR.
Citizenship for RBC is in fact the intersection of the business of our people.
We try to treat people the way we'd expect to be treated in our own backyard, and it's paid dividends.
I think the challenge for business people in this room is to figure out how to make sense of all of this in a way we actually do something.
The idea of corporations being engaged in philanthropy is old, but it's no longer an idea that you give and walk away. This whole concept of social entrepreneurship is being valued as a contribution to how maybe corporations do business.
It really is a critical time in the history of the corporation. Over the last 10 years, we've seen scandals such as Enron and WorldCom really challenge and shake the foundations of the modern corporation. If within a company you suppress dissent, you suppress criticism, then a company will stagnate. You're opening yourself up to wider input, to more dissent, to the kind of sort of innovation, some of which is completely mad and will go nowhere, and some of it which results in really kind of profound changes in the way that a company works.
We announced about a year ago the biggest corporate focus in the history of our firm, which was this $50 million Blue Water Fund.
It's really designed to make us have a cohesive kind of global view about our role in the environment and bring us together as a company.
Water is seen by the outside employees and clients as a typically Canadian issue.
Canadians don't know just how much our water is affected. We're very blessed in that we are an environment where we have water as a resource whenever we want it, and it's something that we really need to be conscious about. Think about where that water comes from and how much gets used on a day-to-day basis.
The sad reality is, as many of you know, our water problems in Canada are as acute as they are in most parts of the world.
People have no clue that we have a crisis in water, especially in Canada, where the whole world thinks we've got abundance of water.
There's 100 Aboriginal reserves that have to boil water every day.
What I think we are seeing amongst the early adopters is a real attempt to do things differently than they've done in the past.
Yes, we have to look very hard at our budgets and our priorities, but this is not a time to be disconnected from our communities.
If we don't find a way for mutuality and for shared participation in the present tense and our future vision, we will really be in trouble.
There is no really new idea under the sun. There is no new emotion under the sun. We change the lens through which we see life.
If we don't behave this way, we know it's got detrimental business impacts, and so it's just how we operate.
This challenge requires that we realign what we mean by economic growth with human well-being and environmental integrity. And I hope under the leadership of the Business Council of BC, this conference will be a watershed, providing inspiration to more organisations in this province to see corporate responsibility as an opportunity to enhance their fundamental value proposition. So thank you very much and enjoy the conference.